Hey guys, it's me once again, and I'm back again with another Peppa Pig unrated video. This time, it's called Mr. Dinosaur is Dead. Anyways, let's get things started, shall we? I'm
Peppa Pig.
This
is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Peppa Pig.
Mr.
Mr. Dinosaur is lost.
George's favourite toy is Mr. Dinosaur.
Shut him there, guy.
Dinosaur.
Of course he's dinosaur.
George loves Mr. Dinosaur.
He treats dinosaurs like they're all gods.
Sometimes George likes to scare Peppa with Mr. Dinosaur.
Too scary.
Oh my god.
At supper time, Mr. Dinosaur sits next to George.
Nobody cares there, guy.
I beg your pardon? Was that you, George? Or was it Mr. Dinosaur?
Don't blame me. It was fucking dinosaur. That's the line.
At bath time, George shares his bath with Mr. Dinosaur.
Nobody cares there, guy. Blah, 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 blah.
Good night, Peppa.
Good night,
Good night,
dumbasses.
Mummy.
Good night, bitch.
Good night, George.
Good
And good night,
dinosaur
Mr. Dinosaur.
Bitch.
When George goes to bed, Mr. Dinosaur is tucked up with him. George's favourite game is throwing Mr. Dinosaur up in the air
No one gives a fuck about
and catching him when he falls back down.
Whee!
Nobody cares. Blah, 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 blah.
Peppa and Daddy Pig are playing drafts.
Yeah!
I win, Daddy.
You lose there,
Oh.
badass.
Well done, Peppa.
Well done, now shit off.
George?
Shut the fuck up, pussy.
George, what's the matter?
I'm sore.
George, have you lost Mr. Dinosaur?
Yes, and he's dead.
George has lost Mr. Dinosaur.
He deserves
Don't worry,
it.
George.
No one gives a
We'll
fuck
find
about him.
Mr. Dinosaur.
It's a job for a detective.
Daddy, what is a detective?
A
A detective that no one gives a
is a
fuck
very
about you,
important
Peppa, you
person
dumbass.
who is good at finding things.
Me!
I
I'm
wanna
good at
be Basil the
finding
Grey Mouse
things.
Detective. Now, guys, I love the Grey Mouse Detective. The Grey Mouse Detective is a good Disney classic. I love it so much.
All right, Peppa
right.
is the detective.
Basil is gonna be in charge.
George,
George.
I'm the detective. I will help you find Mr. Dinosaur.
Maybe the detective should ask George some simple questions.
George,
Where's Mr. fucking Dinosaur? Shut up, man.
George does not know where Mr. Dinosaur is.
The detective could try and guess where Mr. Dinosaur might be.
I know where he is.
I know where he is. He's in hell.
George always has Mr. Dinosaur with him in the bath. So Mr. Dinosaur is in the bath.
No, he's
Mr.
not.
Dinosaur
Peppa,
is not
you
in the
bitch.
bath.
Oh. I know where Mr. Dinosaur is. George
He's in
always has
Five
Mr.
Guys.
Dinosaur
And he's gonna
in his
get
bed
fat
at
like
night.
Daddy Pig, the fucking British
See,
badass.
that's where he is.
Mr. Dinosaur is not in George's bed.
Oh.
Shut up, neighbor guy.
Maybe we should try the garden.
Yes, the garden. I was going to say that.
Come on, let's search for Mr. Dinosaur in hell.
Where is Mr. Dinosaur?
He's in
Mr.
hell.
Dinosaur is very hard to find.
Oh, Mr. Dinosaur isn't anywhere.
George, you do love to throw Mr. Dinosaur in the air.
Yeah,
I
Daddy
wonder
Pig
if this
badass.
time you threw Mr. Dinosaur just a bit too high.
There he is! There he is! I saw him first!
Well done,
Well done,
Peppa.
Peppa. Now
You
shut up,
really
you
are a
bad
very
bitch.
good detective.
I'm sore.
Of course he's
George
Dinosaur
is
dead.
so happy to have Mr. Dinosaur back again.
Whee!
He deserves it.
Maybe it isn't a good idea to play with dinosaurs near trees.
Nobody cares about his fat ass. Well, guys, that's it for this episode. Bye.